If you have been loving Periscope but not loving the way it looks on YouTube when you upload your replays, I have something very special for you. Today I'm going to walk you through how to create a YouTube template for your Periscope broadcast, just like the one I'm using right now.
Okay, so it's really easy. You just go to canva.com. I'm going to be doing one with Canva today, and I went to create a design, custom dimensions on the right hand side, and then put 1280 and 720 in the boxes. Make sure it says pixels and hit design. That's going to open up a brand new page on Canva, and it's going to be the perfect dimensions for a YouTube slide. Okay, next is the background. I'm going to keep mine really simple and just change the color to match my branding. And if you want to, you can use any other type of background with images or anything you want. Canva has some great options there. But once you've decided on your background, then we're going to look for our iPhone. I just typed in the word iPhone into the search bar, and as you can see, a lot of results come up. The top one's not the dimensions that I need, so if you keep scrolling down, you're going to see one that looks more like an iPhone 6. Click on that one and it goes straight into your image. Okay, next is text. So you go to your left on Canva, click on the text option, and then just add text. All you have to do then is decide what you want to label your template and change the text into a font and a color that suits you. I'm going again with my own branding colors here and picking an off-white color. I'm going to move the text to the left-hand side of my iPhone because I'm going to be keeping the iPhone in the center of the template. You can move your iPhone to the left or the right if you want to. You can have as much or as little text as you like, but there's a couple of different options for the text. So you can either label it with what your video itself is called, what your Periscope broadcast was called, or you can do a general template that just has, say, your website address or your name on it or anything you want, really. Once that's done, all you have to do is make sure your text is looking the way you want it. So just check the alignment, the font size, all of that stuff, and then make sure that your iPhone image is exactly where you want that as well. It took me a few goes to do this, but you know, it's just like anything else on Canva. You can play around with it as much as you like. Beautiful. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is use that real estate on the other side of the iPhone, and I've decided to go with some social media icons. So I just go to the search bar in Canva and type in the word icons. Then all of the options come up, and I am looking for some traditional looking icons for my social media. Canva has some great ones here for free, so you just click on the ones you want, they drop down, and then as you click on each icon, you can resize them and move them to wherever you want them. Here's what mine looks like today. I decided to keep it pretty simple. The Periscope one isn't in Canva. I had to get a Periscope logo from the site. But now that that's done, I just download the picture, save it to my computer, and I'm ready to go. Okay, so when I used the iPhone picture, that one costs $1 on Canva. Everything else is free. If you're happy with the Canva terms, then you go ahead and process your payment. And once that is done, you're going to save it to your computer so that you can put it into your editing system for your videos for YouTube. So as you can see on the screen, this one is saving now. Here's some saving music. Okay, we're done. Alright, it's going to download on the left-hand side of the screen, and then I go into my iMovie because I'm using a Mac. And all I'm going to do now is bring that template into my iMovie. So go up the top and hit import, and then I'm going to go to the left-hand column, select the area of the computer that my template is saved in, and then down the bottom right-hand side I want to click on import selected. And that's going to add that template into my iMovie, and then all I have to do is drag it into the timeline for the video. So I scroll all the way down. The very bottom is where my latest import is. Double click that to make sure it turns yellow on the border, and then drag it down to the timeline of your video. I'm putting mine in the start of my video here. Now, what you have to do once you drag that in, you'll notice if you add any image into iMovie, it defaults to this zooming in and out style. I don't remember the official name for it. But to fix that, all you have to do is click that button right there up the top and select on Fit, and then it will keep it nice and still for you. Beautiful. Now all we need to do is make sure we have our actual video from the scope brought into the template. So I've just imported one saved from my camera roll straight into iMovie, and then I drag that video down and I put it on top of the template picture. Now at the moment it's not looking like it's inside. You can leave it like that if that looks good, but if you want to put it in your little iPhone symbol, you just have to make sure you click up the top and change that picture from cutaway to picture in picture. And then you will drag it over, resize it, and it will look wonderful. Now if you have any trouble with the resizing, you can always just take that iPhone image back into Canva or even PicMonkey and turn the white screen part into black so that you can move that and resize that picture a bit better without worrying about having white lines around it. Then all you have to do now is hit that share button. We're going to save it as a file to your computer, and then it will be ready to go.
And that's it. That's how I created the template using Canva. As you can see, it was really quite easy, and I'd love you to give it a try for your periscopes.